Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Keo, man. Keo speaks. We back at it again, man. You know why we are here tonight, man. I am not gonna take long. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, but I got to talk about this. Dallas Cowboys versus the Las Vegas Raiders. It was packed with Cowboy fans tonight. We took over, man. We took over that stadium. I've been waiting to say this. How about them Cowboys? Oh man, this was good though. Definitely a game that the Cowboys needed. After going through the struggles the past couple weeks. Um, and then losing the one of their players, RIP to Marshawn Nealon. So it was very meaningful, emotional game for them, and they definitely delivered, man. And this is the Cowboys offense that I expected to see, and I was not surprised by it at all. The Dallas Cowboys just went in there lot in Las Vegas, just flat out dominated this game. They annihilated the Las Vegas Raiders, Oakland Raiders, no matter what you want to call them. It didn't matter where they were. Pretty bad. The first possession, it was interesting because for some apparent reason, Lamb and George Pickens did not take the field for their it was the coach's decision, no injury or anything like that. And they struggled. They struggled. They gave up. They punted the ball, then they end up giving up three. So rough possession for the Cowboys, their first two possession. But after that, it was a wrap for the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it was a wrap for the Las Vegas Raiders because the Raiders just did not have an answer for anything the Cowboys was doing. From the running game with Javante Williams, he almost went over 100 yards. I think he had like 93 yards rushing, and they just did not have an answer for CD Lamb and Mr. George Pickens. Man, George Pickens went crazy. Man, I think close to 150 yards receiving, 9 receptions, a touchdown. Dak Prescott almost 300 yards passing with 4 touchdown passes. Dak threw a touchdown pass to 4 different receivers in this game. The defense showed up too. Quinton Williams was a huge impact, almost 2 sacks. This is one of the reasons why the Cowboys made that big trade to get somebody like a Quinton Williams. Kenny Clark, delivered also. Odigizua delivered also. Um, they even caught a safety, also held Genty in check. Last time I checked, he only had eight rushing yards, man, and they eliminated the rushing game because Pete Carroll, he loves to rush the ball, and he couldn't. Jumped on top, and they jumped on this early. And I think the Cowboys in all phases that came from the coaches, coaching, special teams, defense, and especially the offense dominated this game. Um, Brock Bowers was pretty much relevant. Trey Tucker didn't not much he could do. They were getting out their quarterback with Geno Smith. Geno Smith looked like a damn backup quarterback. Um, it was definitely a good win for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of people thought the Raiders had a chance. I don't know why people thought the Raiders have a chance. Raider fans think they have a chance. I swear, man, Raider fans, they are one of the most delusional fans on earth that I know, man. Just because you played good last week, that doesn't mean you're gonna play good on a primetime game at home. And that was embarrassing. You lost at home. This was actually a home game for the Dallas Cowboys, actually, because I don't know, it just felt like a home game. It didn't feel like a road game for the Cowboys at all. And Yeah, I I got nothing bad to say about what the Cowboys didn't do in this game. Sure, I wanted CD Lamb to get more of the more targets, more reception. But when you have George Pickens like that, I can't complain. Sure, I want Javante Williams to go over 100 yards rushing. Sure, I want Dak to throw for 300. But hey, when you dominate like that, I just cannot complain about anything that the Dallas Cowboys did, man. Um, so definitely a good win for the Cowboys. This was an easy win, an expected win. I'm not surprised by it at all. To Raider fans, they probably are surprised that they lost and they got beat down at home like they normally do. But hey, that's the Raiders, man. The Raiders is always gonna be the Raiders, man. Shout out to the Raider fans though. They got some die-hard fans. They never give up, where I think they should. Their team completely stinks. Their team is an embarrassment. Um, and you had all these teams, putting up points against the Cowboys. I think this is one of the Cowboys' best defensive showings as of late, though, from what I've seen. And it was definitely a good week coming off a bye. Coming off a bye, I normally like to take teams coming off of a bye because they get more time to prepare for the team and more game planning and all that. And the Cowboys, they get their players back, man, from Overshown to got Quentin Williams, Logan Wilson from the trades, Malik Hooker. Um, Yeah, man, the Cowboys they looking good right now. As of right now, they probably wouldn't make to the playoffs at the season end of the day. But the Cowboys they could go on the run though. I believe they could go on the run. They do got Philadelphia. I did not forget what happened in week 1. The Cowboys did lose that game, but in a very close game. And I think Philadelphia is a very beatable game, man. And I that Cowboys do get this game at home though, so Philadelphia defense looking good, but it's a rivalry game. When you play against the Cowboys, things look kind of different. So I'm looking forward to that matchup with the Cowboys and the Eagles. You know what direction I'm going. And as far as the Raiders, they get their 8th loss of the season. I don't know what direction this team is going to go now. Um, a lot of questions about Geno Smith, that they need to get rid of him. I don't think the Raiders need to get rid of Geno Smith. They brought him in. They paid him all this money. The thing is though, the Raiders they have no identity at all. We don't know what is this team. We don't know if this team is a running team. We don't know this is a passing team. And they got no receivers. They got rid of Jacoby Myers. The only person you have is freaking Brock Bowers. Who you gonna throw it to? Trey Tucker? A washed up Tyler Lockett? I don't know, man. And this was a good win for Brian Schottenheimer, man. First season, not bad though, man. I wish I could get some wins back from the previous weeks, but hey, it is what it is, though, man. Good win for the Cowboys, and I like this though, man. I like this as a Cowboys fan. This is what I wanted to see from my Dallas Cowboys, and we did it against the Raiders on a Monday night. Um, but yeah, man, the Cowboys are back on the winning margin, 4-5, probably one game away from 500. We got to spank these damn Eagles in Dallas, though, man. And I believe we can, though, man. So that's my recap, man. Shout out to my Cowboys, man. Dallas Nation. How about them Cowboys, man? Dak Prescott, C.D. Lamb, George Pickens, the new acquired Quinnen Williams, Brand Schottenheimer, and RIP to my guy Marshawn Nealon, number 94. But with that being said, man, I'm out of here.